Manchester United are set to announce a contract extension for manager Jose Mourinho, according to The National. Mourinho's current three-year deal runs until 2019, and negotiations that began earlier in the season have now been concluded successfully. United currently sit second in the Premier League table after Mourinho led the Red Devils to League Cup and Europa League titles last year in his first season with the club. Manchester United are yet to trigger the one-year option on Juan Mata's contract, but the playmaker wants to stay at Old Trafford, according to ESPN. Mata's current deal expires at the end of the season, and he has been linked with summer moves to Inter Milan and former club Valencia. United have a 12-month option on Mata's contract, and the club is still expected to exercise the deal to keep the Spaniard for at least another season. Manchester United are not convinced Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid to return to Old Trafford in the summer, according to ESPN. A report in AS on Monday claimed that Ronaldo is keen to quit Madrid in the summer due to broken promises over a new contract, and that the Portugal international wants to go back to United. However, United doubt the 32-year-old is seriously looking for a way out of Madrid and feel the speculation is part of the plan for the forward to secure a new contract at the Santiago Bernabeu. Arsenal's pursuit of Henrik Mkhitaryan hinges on whether the attacker is paid off by Manchester United due to his contract running for another 2 years. Goal understands. The Gunners are keen for a swap deal with United, but neither club are prepared to sanction the transfer unless the Armenia international agrees to move to North London. Mkhitaryan's agent Mino Raiola is also determined to secure a fee for himself as part of his involvement in brokering the deal. Read the full story right here on Goal. Henrik Mkhitaryan is a key part of the negotiations that would see Alexis Sanchez move to Manchester United, and he remains undecided over his future, according to BBC Sport. Arsenal will apparently refuse to sanction the sale of the Chilean to United unless Mkhitaryan moves in the opposite direction, but the Armenian is unsure whether to join the Gunners, another club, or even remain at Old Trafford. Alexis has reportedly agreed personal terms with Jose Mourinho's side, but no deal will be concretized between either club unless Mkhitaryan decides he does want to sign from the North Londoners, a stance shared by United. Manchester United have agreed a deal for Alexis Sanchez which will see Henrik Mkhitaryan move to Arsenal, claims the Daily Express. According to the newspaper, Arsenal will receive £40 million for the Chile star, who is out of contract in the summer. Mkhitaryan will move the other way after being frozen out of the Red Devils' first team this season. RB Leipzig have made contact with Ajax regarding a possible deal to sign teenage winger Justin Kluivert, claims Gianluca Di Marzio. Kluivert, the son of former Ajax and Netherlands striker Patrick, is one of the brightest talents in Dutch football, and is a target for Barcelona and Manchester United. However, Leipzig are keen to win the race for the 18-year-old and have been in touch with the player's representatives and Ajax. Paris Saint-Germain's Lucas Moura has emerged as an option for Napoli in the Serie A side's search for a new winger, reports Sky Sport Italia. Simone Verdi of Bologna is Napoli's primary target, but a January deal is looking unlikely, while a move for Barcelona's Gerard Deulofeu is also proving difficult. Now Lucas, who is keen to leave PSG and has been linked with Manchester United, is a possibility due to his availability, with Napoli exploring a loan deal with a view to a €25 million permanent transfer. Manchester United's main rivals for Alexis Sanchez's transfer now appear to be Chelsea after Man City dropped out of the race, reports the Manchester Evening News. City had appeared close to signing the Arsenal star, but have now withdrawn from contention after becoming frustrated at the pace of negotiations. But United have not landed their man yet, and could even see a reported £35 million fee pushed up by the Blues' late interest. Jose Mourinho is relaxed in the face of reports that Chelsea are planning to hijack Manchester United's approach for Alexis Sanchez. Other big clubs are probably interested. Who knows, he told reporters after Monday's 3-0 win against Stoke City. Read the full story on Goal. Manchester United's pursuit of Alexis Sanchez should not come at the expense of Anthony Martial, believes United correspondent Chris Vokes. Martial was in fine form on Monday as the Red Devils downed Stoke City 3-0 at Old Trafford. Read the full analysis on Goal. Jose Mourinho has suggested that Henrik Mkhitaryan is set to leave Manchester United. Mkhitaryan has reportedly been part of the negotiations regarding Alexis Sanchez's move to Old Trafford and looks set to be heading to Arsenal. Read the full quotes right here on Goal. Former Manchester United captain Gary Neville said manager Jose Mourinho would happily swap out of favour playmaker Henrik Mkhitaryan for Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez. He wanted to keep the player clear, saying that he does rate him, but I think he'd happily swap him in any deal for Alexis Sanchez, he said. Anybody would. Read the full story on Goal. New Wales manager Ryan Giggs is keen to name ex-Manchester United teammate Paul Scholes as his assistant, according to The Sun. The 44-year-old was unveiled as Chris Coleman's successor on Monday, and will be tasked with securing qualification for Euro 2020 after the World Cup finals. Giggs and Scholes have past experience working together as interim bosses at United in 2014 prior to Louis van Gaal's arrival.